Hey everyone, how is everyone doing, huh? On this Monday night, as usual, I'm doing this podcast on Monday. Monday, June 10th, 2024. I can do this and I can do that, but I can't do this with my fucking legs. Not been easy for me, I'm sorry. Yeah, I brought this upon myself or whatever the fuck I abused my body, throughout these fucking years, going out almost every fucking weekend because what else can you do here? Sitting fucking home and just like talking to these fucking walls, playing golf with bad swings for the past 3 years. Well, going out, but sitting at the fucking bar, is that how you hurt your fucking? It's not been easy, man. Because the pain in my fucking pelvic area has moved down to my left leg calf area. It's even worse. And I went to my fucking doctor today, and he saw my miserable condition. Miserable condition. You know, he told me to lie on the fucking table, right? And then he was like trying to figure out, right? I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do, but and then he was trying to, he was telling me to get up, and I couldn't get up, and he was basically even holding my hand to get up, and he saw me in fucking pain, and then he gave me fucking steroids, right? Remember the ones that I took in fucking in Cape Town, and this is even like stronger ones he gave me, and I have to start the fucking doors tomorrow morning because he's thinking that there's a lot of information somewhere, and it hasn't been easy for me. This is how my body is gonna fucking break down into fucking oblivion. This is not good. No, not been easy for me, and especially like when I talk to my wife, and she's not here. And I couldn't even fucking walk from here to. I realized that I was going to do my podcast, and I realized that I forgot to turn on the fucking lights, and I had to struggle to just get up from here to the fucking switch. Right? I'm sorry. That's how bad it is. That's how fucking bad my pain is. So let's see what happens. I know I just moved from fucking like pelvic area. It was getting better with the fucking physical therapy, right? And then it just moved down into my fucking calf. Starting like Saturday, you know. I was out with a friend Friday, and all we were doing was just sitting, we were sitting at that like waterfront bar, and we ordered a couple of beers, and we ordered some food as well. He ordered like a pizza, and I had like a couple of like those beef tacos, carne. And then we went to another bar, and we're just sitting, dude. Maybe it's just a fucking sitting position I had no fucking idea, but how could it just like move from my pelvic area down to the fucking golf? It just makes me fucking depressed and angry and just like just the pain. Just the fucking pain is unbearable. Just fucking maybe am I a pussy? I don't know. Fucking I get this is something I never dealt with. And that nerve pain, I don't know. I'm sorry. This is how I had to start my fucking podcast. Maybe I should have just taken it easy. Not done my podcast for this week. You know. And I don't know. I'm gonna sound a lot of time depressed on this podcast. I'm sorry. This is not a fucking easy ride, have been easy ride for me, you know. Yeah, maybe, I hiked when I was 25, 26. I hiked like 10,000 feet, like this fucking steep. Continuous for fucking 12 hours. I did that two times and then other times, and then maybe, my body was already fucking declining, joints and all that, right? Yeah, if you ask my wife, she would say, "Oh, that was too early, man. Too young, man." I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of muscle, you know? Maybe I have abused my fucking body. I have no idea. I was hyper, high metabolism rate, just, I don't know. So, I don't want to disclose, or maybe I did already disclose a lot of, but this whole thing is just like, sort of like turned my fucking life upside down. I can't do anything normal. I can't even fucking walk normal now. And I was at the fucking CVS, picking up the fucking, whatever steroids, and I was talking to my wife, and I was trying to see if I should actually pick up one of those like cans, walking cans, right? Walking aids. And I'm like, is this what my life has come to? What the fuck have I done? I didn't fall from a fucking bridge. I didn't get into a fucking accident. What the fuck, dude? I don't know. I don't. Sorry. I'm gonna sound too fucking negative here. No. This is the end of the fucking, not the end, sir. Beginning of the fucking summer. This is when people plan things. Their vacation and this and that, right? And on top of that, my wife is not here. They're not giving her the fucking visa, and we're trying this and that, and the poor lady, she's not home. She's not with me, and that's another fucking thing, dude. All these things. This is like the worst period of my fucking life. I feel. Be humble, man. Be positive, regardless of what. I mean, listen, I'm not that strong to like say, oh, I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna fucking do yoga, not yoga, sir, but I'm gonna just like take deep breaths and this and that. Yeah, I'll try to do that. People blame you. Oh man, you did something you brought you upon yourself. No, I'm not saying that anyone has said that to me, but maybe that's my fucking inner voice telling me, maybe, man, maybe you can just play that fucking golf swing with that violent golf swing, like you are fucking 22, you know. I'd be out there at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Let's just talk about something positive, please. And I say to this, I said to this, not I said to this. I said this to myself, first of all, nobody should have to go through this. Or any, like, especially this fucking thing where, your mobility in many ways. Like the walking part is the worst. Like even getting up from the fucking couch and just walking to the bathroom is just becomes a fucking issue. You have to think about that. It's just a fucking disaster, man. Or am I too weak? You know what this thing makes you? Because you can't do anything, Yeah, you'll take the fucking medicine, this and that. But then it makes you weak psychologically. That's the worst part, dude. It makes you weak psychologically, like 'cause like I'm trying to distract myself to watch that a movie or something right in my bedroom up there. But then I'm thinking about my fucking pen and I'm on the fucking phone trying to figure out what this is. Sciatica, disc pain, and I wish that we didn't have these fucking phones sometimes. It's like you are just basically like scouring the fucking Google with trying to figure out what this is. Trying to figure out your fucking pain, you know. And it's just driving you fucking nuts, man. It's driving you fucking nuts, you know. Nobody should have to go through this. Because what's next after this? You are on crutches because you can't walk. And then what? And then you are in a fucking wheelchair? I'm sorry. I apologize for being too fucking negative, you know. It's not fun when you realize, or you feel like, at least in your head. I mean, you feel the fucking pain and you realize you feel in your fucking head. You think in your head that, oh, maybe I'm just my bodies, my fucking body is just breaking down. And at that point, you just lose the fucking hope. I don't- All right, sir. Can you just talk about something else? Like, what the fuck am I going to talk about? Aliens? You know? As much as this human body is like an alien artifact, which nobody can replicate in a fucking factory or in a lab, like I say all the fucking time, right? It's weak. It's weak. That's why we need cyborgs. That's why we need humanoid robots. If we are to basically get out of our fucking solar system, we can't go out there with this fucking body. It's too fucking weak. This body is meant to be on this fucking planet. I don't want to leave the fucking solar system on a fucking ship. Being in a stasis for like fucking years and years and years until we get to fucking Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri, where the fuck is that? Proxima B, the next fucking planet. I don't want. I don't even fucking want to like feel like that's my fucking negative thinking and feeling, right? If this is the body I'm gonna get stuck with for the rest of my life on this fucking planet, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Like, I'm sorry. I apologize. This is not a good time for me. And I'm not asking for, you know, anything from anyone. I mean, I appreciate your well wishes and, friends and my sister and my close friends, they're asking me what's going on, man. I appreciate that. I extremely appreciate the love and the support and everything. But it's just that life somehow becomes a fucking not. I don't want to say disappointment. I don't want to fucking use the word disappointment. But it's like, is this where I had to come to in my life, or is this part of well, it's part of your life, sir? Deal with it. Yeah. So I'm just going to switch the gears here for the better, hopefully. Before I switch the gears, I think one thing I wanted to say that I fucking have pharmaceuticals. Okay, at least he didn't give me any fucking legal opioids. All right, for the pain. He was trying to give me those like whatever the fuck those are, right? Painkillers, non-opioid painkillers, non-addictive. But then, I'm fucking allergic to fucking aspirin, right? And so pharmaceuticals are the last thing I'd want to do in my life. All right. You know why? Because they don't have a good reputation. They don't. True and fucking true. But then I gotta listen to my doctor, right? Oh man, you gotta take the fucking steroids, sir. Too much inflammation. You can't, that's why you can't even get up. You can't even fucking walk. Too much inflammation somewhere in the disc. If either it's a fucking herniated disc or some shit, right? Well, you know what? At least I have that fucking CBD. Those CBD drinks I have, you know. But this pain, it just like, sometimes just like, it wakes me up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I just drink a little bit of that CBD drink, right? CBD is actually good for pain. Now I realize hemp, yeah, those are actually at least helping me get some sleep. We thought we were going to switch this gears, sir. Yeah. One last thought on these fucking pharmaceuticals, anything, any medicine, anything, even like the fucking counter medicine, right? Well, that's pharmaceuticals, right? Anything that's it's not good for your body. It's not. Side effects. Your body feels it. Fucking disaster. But then what choice do I have? Not take them and take the fucking pain and the pain doesn't go away? So I think it's about time. It's about time that the fucking human beings come up with like next level medicine. Not based on like fucking just chemicals and. How about the psychedelics, sir? Have you ever tried like some variations of psychedelics where they are actually good for you, or maybe some of them are like hemp? How many medicines we have from hemp for the fucking pain? Maybe even they're healing. Who the fuck knows? Have we human beings are so fucking conservative when it comes to like pharma. You know why? Because the fucking monopoly of like pharmaceutical companies like Purdue and all these other fucking, they sell it to their doctors and then the doctors are sold, right? And then us, you and me are the end product, not end product, end users. And we are. Left with what? When you have body pain like this, then what do? You don't have a choice. Unless you have another technology that can heal you, that can heal your body, and that can heal your inflammation and this and that. I had a fucking idea. All right, so let's fucking switch the gears. All right, so I mean, I think it's about time that the humans, one more time, it's about time. One more time, I would say this. This is not where I was switching the gears, but I guess just thought came into my fucking head. Somehow, human beings have to come up with next level medicine based on something more natural and just not based on lab, experimentation of fucking, one fucking chemical with the other. All right. Just because there's so much fucking money and just the whole fucking industry is just convoluted, it's just involved in, through money. And nobody fucking cares about the end users. Yeah, some of them die, and some of them get addicted to these opioids. And look at fucking West Virginia, still they have that down there. All right. Yeah, I had to open my fucking mouth, right? All right. Well, okay. What was the gear you're switching to, sir? All right. Okay. So this is what I'm going to say. All right. Not because I have this pen and, I'm saying this because our human bodies, as much as a gift from the aliens and, how they actually seeded it through the basic blocks of life, basic building blocks of life, right? They seeded us the alien, the gods and whatever the fuck you call them, right? On this fucking planet. Or for that matter, any other fucking planet, right? But we are weak in our bodies. Our bodies are weak, vulnerable. Anything like just you get into a concussion. Look what happens to you. I think this is one of the science fiction um, idea, science fiction movie idea, or the people who write about, futuristic, humanistic life, right? That this is going to become a reality, which is, I'm not talking about Elon Musk's, putting chip in people's brains so that, they can talk to their limbs through thoughts. Maybe. That's one aspect. That's one fucking aspect, right? But what I'm talking about is making our physical body stronger, like a cyborg's. I'm not talking about, fucking Elysium, where Matt Damon, remember that fucking movie Elysium, where he was basically fucking poisoned with something in the factory he was working, right? And then he had only fucking 4 days to live, and then it's an old fucking movie. So, and then he goes to the fucking, biggest whatever dawn on the dystopian planet Earth, right? Because he needs to survive, right? And then they basically just fit him with all these fucking whatever those fucking the what do you call the sort of like the skeleton, the machinistic skeleton, right? Which they basically like fucking screw. into his fucking bones and this and that, right? I'm not talking about that, but I think we have to come up with some sort of a fucking technology where at least the bone structure is intact, right? Or stronger. I don't know. Am I basically like intervening in the way of the evolution of the nature of the God or the fucking aliens? No, I'm not. I'm trying to suggest something for the betterment of human bodies. I get it. That we are humans. As humans, we are working on that, and they are like prosthetic limbs and this and that, right? Are the fucking like skeletons, like the fucking metal skeletons of for the fucking prosthetic limbs and like the this and that, right? But how about our inner structure, like inner fucking like the whole this whole fucking the spine is basically connected to the lower body through some fucking weak joints. And it's just discs, which are, it's unfucking believable. So weak. Like our human body is so fucking weak if you think about it. Unbelievable. We're going to be too negative, sir. So, no, I'm just saying that, yeah, maybe I'm saying that because of my fucking pain, and I wish that I could just get rid of this fucking pain, right? By injecting something, what, sir? Like steroids. And those fucking steroids, they are like those steroids are basically mimicking up cortisol. You know, the cortisol is a steroid that body makes endocrine system that makes you keeps you up and it gives you a lot of fucking energy. You know, I'm just too afraid to like take them at fucking night because it's gonna keep me fucking me up and keep me up. That's why I don't like pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals are the last resort for me. And apparently, this has become the fucking last resort for me. I'm a guy, I would rather take the fucking pain. And as far as I know, as long as I know, not as far as that this pain is going to go away, right? I don't know. I was talking to another colleague in the industry, an architect, who I think went through this already. He went through this, and I think he ended up with some fucking surgery or something, right? Hard-headed disc or one of those. I'm thinking that maybe that's my fucking prognosis, right? I have no fucking idea. But old age, man. Old fucking age, I think. I'm not blaming anyone for this. I'm just saying better treatment option, better like fucking other, options, dealing with something like this than fucking taking steroids. I mean, I'm not a fucking athlete who got injured, except for the bad swings I had in the fucking golf, right? Which I miss actually. I haven't been. It just sucks, you know. And I told my engineers, "Hey guys, I'll take you guys out on the fucking golf trip," and this shit happens. Is that depressing? Sorry. All right, so okay, so what else can we talk about? I mean, I talked about like how we can become cyborgs, I guess. Cyborgs are only fictional. Fictional in a sense that we don't have the technology. We are only 200 years. If you think about it, we're only 200 years of real scientific progress, technology. But the worst part is that everything, you know, somebody discovers something, right? Somebody discovers something for the benefit of the humanity. And then that becomes a fucking commodity for the sake of money. That's what that's what the medical technologies have become. They have become commodity for fucking money. Nobody cares about the end user, aka you and me. You name it. You name it. They'll fucking sell you like a fucking can, right? You need a prescription for this, you need a prescription for that. Fuck that. So, for example, why the fuck are you going to keep? Are you going to go back to your own fucking saga, your own fucking pen, man? I'm just saying that. Why did my fucking pen move from here down there? And then if it's a disc problem, why doesn't my fucking doctor tell me, hey man, maybe it's a disc problem. You should get a fucking MRI, right? No, no, no. You give me fucking pharmaceuticals first. Because the whole industry is manipulated by the fucking money called fucking insurance companies. That's the fucking truth. I'm sorry. Who's gonna make us cyborgs? Money laden, fucking, manipulated end game of making profits. Doesn't matter. You come up with, the most beneficial technology for anyone on this planet. The ultimate goal is we gotta make fucking money at the end of the fucking year. Profits. Yeah, that's what it is. You think that the people who came up with fucking YouTube and now, the YouTube became a phenomenon? No, no. YouTube or Google, any of these companies, they have become, you know what they have become? Greedy fucking asshole-ish monsters who don't give a fuck about you. You think that you're gonna make some fucking $100 from your YouTube video? No, no, no. They make gazillion dollars. YouTube exists because of you, not because you exist or you would exist because of YouTube. No, no, no. Am I being too negative? No, it's the same. It's the same fucking conversation about these big companies who have become gigantic, including pharmaceutical companies, including these companies that make these whatever the fuck they're making in medical technologies, right? The end goal is money. Why do you not think that fucking Google or YouTube had enough fucking money in their coffers to take with them even through their fucking graves? Now, you know how much long their fucking advertisements are on YouTube? 45 seconds. You know why? They gotta make money. That's the fucking truth. They just did that. And you know what we are? We're like a fucking herd of sheep. And then, oh, well, you can probably live without fucking YouTube. You can live without fucking Facebook. You can live without fucking Instagram. I'm not on it. But then something happens to you, to your health. Now you have to be dependent on these big pharma companies, big other medical industrial complex. Then what? Then you're fucked. Then you're fucked because that's the reality of the matter. You know, I'm gonna sound like fucking who actually became too fucking the comedian who became too what they say. Oh, he just became too like what do you call unhappy in his older life and got fed up with whatever the fuck, right? I'm trying to remember who the fifth comedian. Oh, George Carlin. I'm gonna sound like him for a second, you know. Except I'm not a comedian. I don't think I can be a comedian because if I go up there, this is what I'm gonna talk about, and they're gonna fucking throw me off the fucking stage, right? Hey man, we want some jokes, make us laugh. Oh really? With what like dick jokes or what? Like fucking I don't know. Sometimes I already feel like I'm in the fucking wrong place. I'm on the fucking wrong planet. I'm like a square peg in a fucking round hole. I already feel like that. On many levels. I'm pretty sure you all do. The fuck am I doing here, man? What's I'm doing all this, and I'm just trying to survive here. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying. Am I happy? I'm not. I'm doing. You know. I'm sorry. This is like my ranting fucking the worst ranting podcast of all fucking times, as because I have all this fucking pain down my fucking sciatic nerve. What the fuck is a sciatic nerve, sir? Yeah. Now that's the alien technology I don't want to talk about. Christ. Just come up with this idea. Humans, all you people who are making prosthetic these limbs, just come up with like a sciatic nerve. Create that in a fucking laboratory. Laboratory, whatever the fuck you call it, right? English language. Try to make that same material. How it carries the fucking electrical signal, electrochemical signal, right? Can you do that? No, no, you can't. This alien technology cannot be replicated. For fuck's sake. But it's weak. That's why we have to come up with the fucking humanoid robots. If we have to, if we need to go to other fucking planets, especially because the way we have been born on this planet, we are in tune with everything on this planet. So, in essence, how people say, oh, you know what, there's higher power who created us. No, 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 no. This planet has created us. The sun, our star, created this fucking planet, right? It's like the offspring of this fucking rock, which made another fucking rock. And somehow, this rock, which was in the Goldilocks zone, became conducive for life. And then us. right? No, 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 no. There were no fucking aliens. There were no fucking, nobody was here. Oh, the other day I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, right? Who was that guy? Some guy who claims that they were fucking aliens who came during like fucking pre-Egyptian fucking time, who came onto this fucking planet that that they built the fucking pyramids and that they left. Oh, really? Oh, dude. First of all, if they came at that time, built the pyramids and then left, where are they now? Huh? We're talking about 10,000 years ago. We came here and then they built the pyramids. What the fuck is what the fuck is the purpose of those fucking pyramids, anyways? Nothing. Except they were built by the pharaohs out of the fucking sweat and blood of those people in the fucking Egyptian peninsula. Is that even a peninsula? What the fuck is that? Northern Africa. All right. And you're telling me that some fucking aliens came down and fucking built the pyramids and then, they left their signs and they gave us the fucking language? No, 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 no. Nobody has come here. At least physically, nobody has fucking come here. This fucking nobody can. It's impossible. Look at these fucking distances. What do you think? Huh? A million, give a million years of solar time and see maybe somebody would show up. You know why? Because that's how vast these fucking distances are. Have you ever seen those fucking biggest rockets down at Kennedy Space Center down in fucking Florida? Huh? You know how big those are? Oh my fucking god! Why am I so fucking? I'm just saying, you know, and just like it's just such preposterous. It's for some people, anyone, including fucking Joe Rogan, to say that, oh, there's a possibility that some aliens came down from fucking whatever the fucking heavens. They gave us the language, and what is that fucking thing called? The Gilgamesh is fucking what the fuck tablet? There was a fucking like written whatever the fuck it is, right? And then they built the pyramids and then they left. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, what a fucking idea. For those assholes to come here and then they leave by building these fucking pyramids which have no fucking use. The other people who claim that those pyramids are like fucking air conditioning systems or some shit. No, they're not. For fuck's sake, they're not. You know, it's fucking amazing how people claim shit. I mean, that's even worse than like fucking saying, "Oh, I saw the fucking thing. They abducted me." No, that's in your fucking head, or there's a fucking dream. You're not abducted. You have a fucking. I mean, I had to be with Neil deGrasse Tyson on all these fucking matters, except one thing, which is, how these astrophysicists they get fascinated by, oh, we discovered, oh, James Webb Telescope has discovered another fucking exoplanet. Okay, so you're telling me that I understand that part. What's the point? Oh, we discovered an ocean like 3,000 miles away. I'm talking about like 1500s. Oh, we discovered another fucking Greenland. Okay, so you can go there. So what's the fucking point? Nobody can come here from there. So what's the fucking point? What are you gonna do with those images, humans? See, that's the only thing where I disagree with these fucking astrophysicists and astrobiologists and SETI. Oh my fucking god! I actually saw another movie the other night. Starman. Have you guys watched Starman with what's his name? I don't even fucking remember the name of the fucking. Oh yeah, Jeff Bridges. Remember that fucking movie Starman? Some guy crashed. crash lands his fucking, alien ship because you know what he comes across? It's a fucking old movie. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. All right, that because we have the fucking what is that basic robot we sent out like fucking almost after I was born, right after 1977. Isn't that when they fucking sent that fucking Voyager 2, right? Yeah, some alien comes across Voyager 2 and then they listen to the fucking whatever they had, recorded in that fucking tape, right? Oh my fucking God. And then the alien discovers, oh, no, that's not possible. This was, this was, this whole like Voyager 1, Voyager 2, this is the most preposterous idea NASA and all these people like Carl Sagan to come up with. Oh, we're gonna send a fucking, probe out of the fucking solar system. Well, first of all, no, they didn't even know that it would make it beyond solar system. And they're thinking that they're aliens, actually are species within our solar system. That's even more preposterous. Oh my fucking God. Where are we going with this? Right? As much as fucking human I am, I feel like I'm not human. I'm pretty sure you all feel like that, right? Like especially, when you have a bird's eye view on this fucking planet, right? What these humans are doing, right? And when I see something like, oh, we're gonna send a Voyager probe, I get it, I get it, I get it. I'm gonna give you guys a little break. I get it. That was like 50 years ago. But 50 years ago, you still had the brains, humans. You didn't have technology, but you had the fucking brains, right? How could you possibly think that you'd send a fucking probe? Oh my fucking God. How could you send a probe out beyond our Earth's orbit, right? Orbit. Think that it will go past fucking Mars and Jupiter and all those fucking planets, right? What are you thinking? You're not thinking too much because you know there's nobody. You knew that there's nobody within our solar system. And for anyone to even approach our solar system, that's even more that's also preposterous. So many fucking distances. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. And that's the only thing I would disagree with these astrophysicists and, somebody like Neil deGrasse. I think he knows, but is that also some sort of an industrial complex, or astrophysical industrial complex? I don't fucking idea. But the point I'm trying to make is that we humans have actually have to go a long fucking way, unfortunately. And again, there's no shortcut. There's no fucking shortcut. I think we are trying to find shortcuts. When we talk about, for example, oh, wait a minute, this pyramid scheme, right? I'm not talking about like pyramid scheme when it comes to like money pyramid scheme. I'm talking about the scheme of the pyramids. Egyptian pyramids are nothing but built by pharaohs to bury their, how the fucking pharaohs had this idea of the afterlife that, you take everything with you. That's why they have the fucking Egyptian Book of the Dead, right? That they are as if they knew what was going to happen to you when you're dying or when you're dead, right? What's the first thing that happens to you? Oh, there's some fucking person they're gonna like greet you at the fucking gate of whatever the fuck it is, right? I haven't read like Egyptian Book of Dead, but yeah, and then there's a Tibetan Book of Dead. Oh my fucking God. Do these people live in the death? That's what I think. I don't want to live in the fucking death. Hey man, I was given life and light and sound. Let me live in the fucking present moment. How about that? Yeah, it's a preposterous idea that aliens have come here. Somehow they have given us something. No. Whatever, again, this is not what I'm saying. Maybe I'm saying this in my own terms. These are the words of Carl Sagan, someone like Carl Sagan who said, whatever you think, whatever you are, whatever you have gained knowledge, whatever you have studied, whatever you have done, every religion, everything is on this fucking planet. Nothing, nothing has ever been unless we have come up with technology to meet somebody from outside this fucking planet. Everything is here. Your religion, your set of rules, your food, your body, your everything. Your love, your relationships, your everything is on this fucking planet. And you think there's some fucking other aliens who are no, no, no. This is the only rock we know as life, as far as we know. And everything is here. You know how people say, oh, this planet was created by no, 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 aliens. Even if again, listen to my last fucking podcast. Listen to my last fucking podcast. All right? If any fucking aliens, I would say, oh yeah, there's some fucking alien who's so fucking stupid, he had a lot of fucking time on his hand to create a planet, a planetary system with one planet in the Goldilocks zone, and then he just triggered the creation of life through building blocks, molecules, and this and that, right? No, no, that's not, no, no. This has been a self transformational journey for the building blocks on this fucking planet, part of the whole fucking universe. So, whatever I'm made of, my bones and my flesh, and this is what we received from the fucking universe around us, which is our solar system, and that's why we have all these fucking whatever metals, minerals, molecules, elements, what we're made of. All right, so that's well, I guess I turned my fucking podcast into some sort of a fucking great. I'm sorry. Any pen, I guess, causes you to rant. Is that what it is? Well, I have some fucking real pen I have to fucking deal with. Hey, I got CBD. It helps, you know. And I think I'm becoming, convinced that somehow CBD is going to become part of all the fucking. I'm not talking about THC because THC is fucking that makes you high and all that bullshit, right? Makes you fucking paranoid. I mean, I've never smoked that, and I don't know anything about that. That has never been part of our culture where I come from. So, uh, but you know, we are alone, humans, as we are. I'm alone. Who else is alone out there? Huh? Hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Jesus fucking Christ, sir. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I've just like fucking postponed everything and anything and everything. I know a friend of mine was telling me that, he's going down to Florida, not Florida, but Dallas, and I was hoping to join him at least for a fucking weekend, right? Uh, if my wife doesn't come here, and then I was gonna go there, then me and my wife gonna make plans right after. But now with this fucking pain in my fucking body, dude, it's like I don't know. I mean, I just have to wait for this to go away, at least to a point where I can live a fucking normal life. That's how fucking you know, limited I feel right now. My ability, because I always been like high energy and playing golf and whatever, right? Or out there, talking to people at bars, my friends or whatever, right? But now I just like I'm not saying that, I missed it. Yeah, of course I missed it. Like, we are humans. We socialize. We are socialized. And then on top of that, but yeah, there's one aspect of life, you want to have a good time with your friends. And then, you also want to be with your significant other, right? And my significant other is just not here, you know. And that has also just taken a toll on both of us. It's just a saga of life that I'm just going to write. I'm not going to write anything. I'm just too fucking lazy to write. Okay, this is the saga. I'm writing through my fucking words and through my rants, right? As much as I feel pain, then I feel the pain of the whole fucking humanity. What pain, sir? Oh, well, you know what? Don't look up the fucking stars. Even when you are in some fucking like, beautiful like fucking wherever, countryside or where mountains and you see the stars. I don't want to fucking look up the stars because that make me fucking depressed. Makes me depressed. Makes me fucking depressed when I look at the stars. I'm not a person who'd be joyful to say that, oh, look at these fucking stars and how beautiful they are. We are part of this fucking universe. What the fuck is this universe? Or is everybody else? Yeah. And not only it makes me depressed, it just makes me kind of like sad. Sad. Are you gonna end your fucking podcast on this note, sir? And then at the end of the fucking life, you realize that, oh, it was a fucking simulation. This was all fucking fake. Oh, really? So we were living this fucking life to just live this fucking fake life. What's next? I had a fucking idea. Nobody fucking knows. All right, everyone. So I'm going to end my podcast on that note. I hope you all are having a great start of the week. And I'm sorry I ranted too much. Just bear with me. Wish me the best of luck.